Good morning, technical core students. Dr. Diesel back at you. I want to show you some different types of glow plugs, where glow plugs are located, and some instruments that we use to check them, like I talked about in the first video. We have direct injection glow plugs for engines that have direct fuel injection, and we have indirect injection glow plugs. These go into a pre-combustion chamber, not directly into the combustion chamber. The Power Stroke diesel head, here's an example. This is one of it goes inside the engine. You have to take the valve cover off to test them. This goes to the injector, this goes to the glow plugs. This is the controller where the ECM runs electricity to these to make them glow red hot. A glow plug is an air heating device. A diesel engine uses compression, which we'll talk about in the compression gauge. Compression to make red hot air, and the fuel is mystified and injected in, and it explodes. So red hot air at 12 to 1400 degrees is what's creating combustion. When the engine is cold outside, the water temperature on the liners and the head is very cold, so we'll be sucking in cold air on the intake stroke. So this is used coming out right here on a direct injection engine. This is protruding into the combustion chamber, glowing red hot. And what this is doing is it's heating the air so that when the compression comes up at 450 pounds, we will have red hot compressed air to inject the fuel at that moment to have combustion taking place. We have two different types of glow plugs. One is an older 12 volt glow plug. The other is a 6. You can tell from the spade connector. The one on this side is a 6 volt. This is a 12 volt. The 12 volts are more reliable than the 6. We're putting 12 volts to the 6 to make them instantly get hot a whole lot quicker than 10 seconds of the older glow plugs. To test glow plugs, we use an ohm meter. We unplug the wiring, unplug the wires of the voltage to it, and basically we're going to put one right here for ground, one right here on the electrode, and like I said, we're looking for continuity. We're looking for an ohm reading. If it went outside and went ouch, or if you had a reading like this on the meter, it would mean that the element is burned out and that glow plug is bad. We can also attach this to the B+ battery cable, and then we can go over here and we can touch the spade connection if this is touched to a battery cable, and this light should come on if the glow plug has continuity, or if it doesn't, that would mean the glow plug is burned out. Another thing I want you to be aware of, and let's see if we can zoom in enough possibly and see this. This glow plug is blistered, which meant this came on while the engine was running. The tip of it is starting to balloon out. On an indirect injection engine with pre-combustion chambers, be very careful when you're bidding this job, because if these came on going down the road and this blister gets to the size or larger than the diameter of the threads, you cannot remove this from the pre-combustion chamber, and you'll have to remove the head and drive it out and remove the combustion chamber. So that would increase your labor operation and expense by $1,500 to $2,000. So be very careful. If all the glow plugs are burned out, that's an indication that they came on going down the road. The controller went out and there was a problem. So this is kind of a good example of what we talked about in video 1.